Good morning, everyone. And because most of the students are now on winter break, I thought what we would do is we would switch until the semester's back to be one post a week that would basically have all the different pieces that have been happening, just so that people can sort of choose when they want to be involved with something and not feel quite as inundated. And if you also have feedback, it's greatly appreciated, because trying to figure out what exactly is the best way to communicate all the different teachings and messages. So this month we've been focusing a lot on patience, but we've also wanted to look at resilience. So patience, as we learned last week, is a lot about how do we carry the burden, both for ourselves and know that at some point we will have other people that will help us out. And that really, when we're able to be patient, things end up working out better in the long run, and we are able to reflect back on it. But when it comes to resilience, we haven't really spent so much time on it. And today, what I wanted to do is suggest a meditation practice of a way to focus on something, or you can do journaling. It's, again, you can choose either or do both. And there are also two components. One is when you are in a difficult moment, and one is for after you've experienced one. So when it comes to resilience, the way that we're actually able to be really happy is when we're able to really put things into perspective and able to draw on the various other aspects and relationships that we've noticed. So when it comes to a difficult situation, if you're in it, an important strategy or meditation is to really be able to step out of the situation and to really evaluate what's going on. Whether it's when you realize dinner was really bad, to really think about how there are a lot of people that suffer and don't have food at all, and to do that. That's like an extreme example of this practice, but we don't want to have guilt. But a lot of resilience is actually what are the resources and the modes that you have, whether if you're stressed, what are things that you do to help you be less stressed and to actually focus on making sure that you do them. And when you do them very intentionally. So that's the journaling practice, is to write those things down. And also to see what people you have around you, what role models do you have, who can you talk to when you are struggling with various topics, that you're really able to be there. That we learned a number of months ago, the idea of having a community and having people around make us all happier and better versions of ourselves. And resilience is really the reminder that when things are going bad, that you really have to tap into that network, that the more you have that network built in beforehand, the stronger and the easier difficult situations can become. And a lot of times people end up having really strong or building better relationships after going through a difficult situation. And so for this week, I encourage you to either meditate and sit for a number of minutes on what are different ways that you cope with various anxieties and stress, and maybe if you are stressed right now, to think about how to incorporate them more into your life, and especially during break, finding ways to ritualize them. Have, like, at noon, I'm going to do this activity for 5 minutes every day. That during break, it's really easy to set up a ritual. And once you set a ritual, it's a lot easier to keep once you get into the craziness of the semester. And the other option is to write those things down. Or you can also write down people to talk to, or what do different people contribute to you, so that you know when you're facing a certain type of difficulty that you can reach out to them. Have a great week.